guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make this very easy top with like almost a little over 1.5 yards is what you would need. So I have this fabric here. So what I did first is just to fold it into two. You see the fabric is folded into two, and then now I'm going to cut it into I'm going to fold it again. So fold it this way, but I'm going to make sure that I have enough length here. So the length I'm going to be working with, it depends on you what you want. So you can do your shoulder measurement divided by 2. So my shoulder divided by 2 is around 8, right? So you can do plus extra 5 inches or plus extra 4 inches. It depends on you. So whatever you have. So let's say I decide to do plus extra maybe 5.5. So I'm going to make sure that that 5.5 can fit in on this line. And then it's the same. My shoulder measurement, like I said, divided by 2 is 8 plus 5.5. I'm going to make sure that it can also fit on this side too. So what I need to know the total is going to be. So that is about 13.5, right? So 8 inches plus 5.5. So guys, what I have here is about 13.5. So I'm going to take my tape, mark it, and then I'm going to place my tape here at this top part here and mark that 13.5 all the way around, like I'm trying to create a circle from this point, just like that, all the way. So guys, at this point now I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. So guys, now that I've cut it out, the next thing I'm going to do is just to go ahead, like I said, you see what we have here. This is a full circle, but I don't want to open it so it will not scatter, but this is now a circle, right? It's a circle, but I don't want to open it. Remember, this part is on a fold, right? So I want to be able to cut everything before I open it up. So guys, what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to use this part as my shoulder and this part as the front of the dress. So what I'm going to do is to go ahead, like I said, divide my shoulder by 2, which my shoulder divided by 2 is 8. And like I said, I'm going to add 5.5 here. It depends on you what you want to add. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and mark 3 inches of neck depth here. And then I'm going to mark 1 inch here, right? Connect it this way. And then for the front, it depends on you. You can do 1.5 for both and then 3 inches in front. But in front, I'm going to just do 3 inches here because I'm going to be adding like a slit in front, just like that. Or if you want, you can add a slit at the back. The point of the slit is to also help you pass your head through it. So it depends on you what you want. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut this out. So I'm going to I'm cutting it for both the front and the back, but once it's done, I'm going to separate it and now cut just for one. You see, I cut this out for both the front and the back, but now I'm going to just cut this for just one piece here, which is the front. And then once it's done, I'm going to extend the neckline like 5 inches down, depending on what you want. You can do 4 inches, you can do so I'm going to just do 4 inches, just like this. So this is basically what I'm working with. So you see, so now I can open it so you guys can see. This is my back neckline, this is my side here, and then this is what I'm working with. So just like that, this is it. So I'm going to use bias to turn over the neckline. If you want, you can cut a facing for yours, but I think bias will be okay for me. So I'm just going to use bias, like I said, to run this over. But in the meantime, I'm also going to turn this over using a fabric. So guys, you see what I did here? I used the stay glue to iron this part down after I turned it over using the fabric itself. So I turned over this part, you see it here. But then for the neckline, I used this to form a bias for the neck. But then I used this the stay glue to iron this down. So after that is done, fold it back again. So now it's time to attach the girder. So you're going to start from one side. What you can do is you're trying to figure out what length you would need for the top, right? So the length, you can make yours cropped. So if you're making it cropped, all you have to do is start from the tip of your shoulder here and measure what you have, right? And then you calculate what you need to complete the length. If your length is 20, then you know, okay, subtract what you have here from the 20 inches. Whatever is left, add 1.5 to it. Half an inch to join this to the body. 1 inch of folding the end of the ruffle, then you know you have the length you're working with. It depends on you what you want your length to be. But for the width, how you're going to calculate it is just start from one side of the circle. It depends on you. You can start on this side so that you can be able to calculate it. Use your tape, run it round and come back again on this other side. The total of whatever you get, you can do times 2.5 of that so that you can use it to get the gather for this. So for me, I've calculated mine, and this is what I'm working with. I'm working with a lot of fabric here, so I'm just going to use it here. I'm going to start from one side, just like I told you before. So you can start from maybe the side of the shoulder, and then I'm going to just take it this way and start making my gather all the way around like this. So I'm going to just take it here, place it on my sewing machine like this, and then I'm just going to keep doing it as I'm going around, just like that. So I'm using 1/2 inch to join it. And then the end here is folded with with 1 inch. So the total I have here is about 11.5. I used 1/2 inch, 1 inch to fold here, 1/2 inch to join it here. So 10 inches is the length of this, because I don't want mine too cropped. I want it quite long. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead now and start joining this. So I'm going to join it until I get to the other side, and then I'm just going to close up the seam there, and that's basically it. So my gather is not a lot, but I'm just going to manage it that way. So the next thing I'm going to do is to just go from the shoulder here. So you're going to go from the shoulder, like you know how we marked 8 inches of shoulder. So go up there now and come down and mark where your armhole would normally be. So my armhole divided by 2 should be at 10 almost. So on this line of this 10, I'm going to just mark it straight across like this. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine. On top of it is where I'm going to stitch, not inside. Just the way the two of them is now, I'm just going to sew this close like this, put it on my sewing machine and just sew it down. So I'm going to also go on this other side to do the same thing. My armhole divided by 2, wherever it is where I'm going to go ahead and also sew it close. So guys, this is what we have. I've gone ahead and stitched it. So this stitch will at least help you so that when you raise your hand, it's not just an open space all the way around. So you see my stitch is only on this one here, only on the akara part of this here. So that's basically what it looks like. Guys, this is a very simple top that you can wear with a crop, like you can make it crop and wear it with a high-waisted pant or skirt or whatever. So that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.